What has been your greatest achievement? What's been your greatest failure? Hi, everyone. I'm Nick Morrison, and this is Talent Fuel, where we talk about the things that are going to empower your career. Statistically speaking, these are two of the most common questions asked during an interview process. And in my personal experience, one that few can articulate effectively enough to be memorable. Typically, this question is answered for both content as well as delivery, in that the person interviewing you really is looking for what happened to understand where you've been, and they also want to know how you feel about it, which is apparent in how you deliver your answer. What I suggest is to focus on telling an effective story. Now, there are many different ways to tell an effective story, so choose one that resonates the most with you. And most commonly, the STAR method is used. And while storytelling is great, where you get yourself in trouble is when you give too much information about situational aspects. Now, think about the difference between these two statements. We had an incredibly difficult project, the regulators were all over us, and the weather was out of control. I was continually told that we were doing so well, given what's going on. In the end, we did great, pulled it off. Think about this. In 2004, our group of 100 was building an 800,000 square foot manufacturing facility just 1 mile from an active volcano. We were expats, and every week the government asked us to leave. We completed the project 1 week ahead of the original projected deadline and $950,000 under budget. Now, the same could be said relating to your greatest failure. Now, the good news is everyone has failed at some point. So there is a 100% chance the person asking you this question has failed as well. They're not perfect, and they know there's a 100% chance you failed as well. What is most important is what you've learned and how you operate now. So how does this sound? I promised our newest investor that we would get EBITDA to 14.5 by the end of the year. Fortunately, we missed that target, and the investor was upset that we missed the target. I now set realistic targets and do our best to beat them. Radical honesty and transparency with the suggestions here will help you get your dream job. Thank you, everyone. This has been another episode of Talent Fuel. We hope you found this to be empowering for your career, and we look forward to talking with you next week.